All right. Well, what is up, everybody? It's Keith, Go By Gator Guy 231 across the DFS industry. It is April 20th. Hope you are well. Enjoy yourself, all those things. But we're here for a quick breakdown of tonight's 5-game slate. Don't know about you all, but I'm kind of loving, when some of these slates are starting at like 7:30. That extra 30 minutes feels like a lot in terms of getting injuries out, just extra time to just not have to worry about that 7 o'clock game. It's feeling more and more like locking guys in at 7, and then all this news breaks at 7:10. It's just annoying. So hopefully tonight we get a lot of the news. I feel like we do have a decent amount of news already as we're jumping this slate. Looking forward to it. I think right now NBA so much stars and scrubs just because of all the value. And as you can see from the core that I'm going to be talking about, no different tonight. So just a quick reminder, bottom of the screen is subscribe. Love it if you can subscribe, like, comment, helps us out a ton for all the free content that we're giving you at FSI. All right, let's start at the top. Daren Fox, 9,800. You're probably like, Daren Fox over Kyrie? Yes, for me, love Daren Fox. It's just absolutely crushing it. And a matchup versus the Wolves is just pure nuts. He's playing massive minutes, so 38, 40 minutes a game. Shots off the charts, you're getting above 20 shots a game. We got the assists. We're always going to get steals with Fox, even get some boards. I just love the spot. He's by far my favorite player on the slate. Cover of this article. If you just took away the name, because I think that so often we get tied up with the name. We get tied up with where the pricing's been all season, right? So we've been paying anywhere from 7,500 to 9,000 for Fox all season. So now that we're 9,800, I wonder if people just get scared away. I am going to do my best to not be scared away. I'm definitely, actually, I shouldn't say my best. I'm not going to get scared away from Daren Fox. I know what he can do. I think you get legitimately 60 plus upside once again. So I do love Daren Fox tonight versus the Wolves. Now let's get into the value. Landry Shamet. The Nets are just missing so many people. He's coming off a big game versus Miami, playing 38 minutes, 40 DK. 10 to 15 from the field. 2 games ago, 36 minutes. I think that we're right in those lines tonight of mid-30s minutes. Should be double-digit shots. If he's hitting his 3 balls, he is going to potentially put up a massive game. He's only 4,400, so I think it makes a ton of sense and gives you good exposure to what's going to be a great game. I think a lot of the site's going to come down to what you do with Kyrie. I do think that, in my opinion, just because of what he brings, Kyrie might be a little overpriced, especially if he's going to be 50% owned. So I think I'm Fox greater than Kyrie, but I can't blame you. I think, likely our core tonight will be, you choose on Kyrie. I'll have to talk with Zach about it. Cody Martin is my next play. Just kind of love what Cody Martin's done. I got to catch a little bit of the game and just does a little bit of everything. He's not going to get you a ton of shots, but 38 and 35 minutes due to how many guys the Hornets are missing. But you just gotta love that he's just stuffing the sheet. So 2 games ago, 6-5-5, 1 and 2. Last game, 5-7, 7 and 1. 4,100. It's not the best game environment. The Knicks have a good defense, but at 4,100, give me 38 minutes. Going to do a little bit of shot creation and just fill up the stat sheet. Give it to me. And finally, Mo Harkless, very similar to Martin. He has kind of just claimed the starting spot. I think a lot of us thought that when Buddy Hield came back, Harkless would lose the spot. He has not. It has been Halliburton back to the bench. Harkless is just in this game that I just want Kings, especially considering that Sacramento is condensing their rotation. I just have always been a big fan of Harkless back to when he played with my Orlando Magic. That's a long time ago, but always does a lot of stuff well, plays hard. It's going to just give you a little bit of everything, points, rebounds, and then, biggest thing, especially on FanDuel, is he's going to give you defensive peripherals. So if he's going to play in the mid-30s or even like high 20s at 3,600, he's just too good to pass up. I'm going to have to look, and I'm going to keep researching, but I do want to love Towns at 10-6. With Minnesota doesn't have anything to play for because they lost their pick. So I would assume that they're just going to let Towns roll as long as, he's healthy. But I think Towns, Randall, Zion, Capella are all amazing center options. You could also drop down to Whiteside at 5,800. He started just never going to get big minutes with Hassan. So I think at 5,800, it's probably a pass for me. But, they're in that group, with Kyrie too, and CJ McCollum. I slightly worry about the McCollum matchup versus the likes of Paul George or Kawhi if they wanted to. But obviously, you know, CJ is an elite play. There's a lot of ways you can go once you build in this value and get some, you know, studs in some pretty elite spots. So hope this helped. Thank you guys for watching so much. With that, see you.